here with St. Vincent and Annie Clark. And hello and welcome to Indy 88. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Great. Thank you for coming and joining us today. And we're here to celebrate her new record. You can see it right there. And isn't this beautiful? What a beautiful piece of art. And as kids all over the world are responding and buying vinyl again, the artwork in this is beautiful. So more than anything else, I wanted to talk about the making of the album of this. First of all, it's self-titled, and after a few releases, was that something conscious? Just let's do this one and call it St. Vincent and just reintroduce ourselves out there?
Well, I was reading Miles Davis's autobiography, and he talks about how the hardest thing for an artist to do is to sound like yourself. I think that's, true. I guess he was talking about it more in the context of, being a great horn player, but it's true. You can hear one note of Miles and know it's Miles or Coltrane or... but that resonated with me, and I thought that on this record I'd created a singular world, so I self-titled it.
Nice. And what about the packaging of the record? Because this one truly looks, again, the reasons I don't think CDs worked, even though they've been around for 20 years, first of all, they break when you try to open them, you try to take the wrappings off, but all the nuance and intricacies of artwork, like when you feel this record here, there's the nice little raised up of the gold and the beautiful gatefold here. So who created the artwork for it, and was it done as for a gatefold record with that in mind?
Yeah, I worked with a great creative director named Willow Perrone, and for a few months we were sending ideas back and forth. And out of the images that we were exchanging, some themes started to emerge, like symmetry and this sort of occult, the theme of the record artwork is like near future cult leader. It was influenced by, the Jodorowsky film Holy Mountain, as well as the Memphis design movement, which is, you have the big Memphis throne there. And I wanted to create a cover that looked very intentional and looked like it conveyed a sense of power.
Let's go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. How did it come that you got to play with the Foos, with Nirvana and Lithium? Whose choice was that as the song to perform?
Well, I got the call about it, and said that I heard that the guys were wanting women to front Nirvana for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and heard the list of the other awesome ladies who were going to be involved. And Nirvana was a massive band for everyone, but for me as well. And I think I just feel like I should say I wish that Kurt was still alive, and I wish that no one ever had to play any Nirvana songs except for Kurt. But I was incredibly honored to be asked to do it.
And with your whole performance sitting around in North by Northeast, I wanted to talk about Austin, because this festival, North by Northeast, grew out of South by Southwest. But growing up in Dallas, was looking at Austin as someplace like a little refuge. Like, I want to go to Austin someday when I'm older. That seems to be where, from where I live, where the artistic community is. And then to watch it grow into the city that it's become. What's been your relationship and with this record with Austin?
Well, Austin was not a place I went very often as a kid. Two of my sisters went to college there, so my experience of Austin as a teenager was like going to frat parties. So I saw the very, the university kind of side of it. But I wrote a lot of this record in Austin and in Texas, and it's a place that I try to go back to anytime I have a break from tour. I like to go down there and just see friends and drink tequila and hang out. But the art scene is great too, but I can't really speak to that. I don't really know.
You just like it for the
I'm
tequila.
Just like, yeah, the mojitos are great.
And on that note, we appreciate you taking your time for your little trip to Toronto this time, and thanks for the music, and keep on doing it.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
St. Vincent.